Hi guys, how are you? So it's Monday, May 27th. I opened my practice February of this year. So it's been February, March, April, May. So it's been 4 months since opening my office, and I get a lot of questions about how I did it, what were the steps that I took, basically the whole process. So this vlog is gonna be about all the little kind of milestones with my practice. I didn't get a chance to film everything that I did over the last year and a half, but I did film some things. I want to kind of go through briefly what are the steps that you should take if you're considering opening your own practice. The first thing is deciding that you're going to do it. I think that's one of the biggest hurdles, which is the question of, is this the right thing for me? Should I go out on a limb on my own, be a business owner, open my own practice? It's a lot of financial responsibility. It's a big risk. It also, you have to factor in your personal life. Are you married? Where are you living? Where do you want to live? Where is your family living? I mean, there's so many things. I had a really hard time because I was considering potentially moving back to Arizona, which is where my family is. And I finally realized that, DC is the place for me and I really like it here. So I wanted to stay here. Once I got past that hurdle and was able to decide that I really wanted to settle here, I already kind of knew I wanted to start my own practice. I had thought potentially being with somebody else, but quickly I realized that inside my gut feeling was telling me that really I should be on my own, that I have something special that I want to provide for my patients, that I have a different angle to perio that other people don't have. So anyways, for me, getting to that clear vision of what it is that you want and are you going to be a sole practice owner. So that's the first step. The second step is to go to a few banks and inquire about getting a practice loan. So I talked to about 3 different banks in the area, and basically what they do is they look through all your financials. I have a lot of student loan debt, so just because of that you have, that doesn't mean that they're not going to give you a loan. You just have to show them why they should give you a loan. You have to come up with a business plan. You have to put together all the numbers that you anticipate, like, your practice achieving in the first, 6 months or a year. They really want to see a full business plan. They also want to see that you're working. So the fact that I was working in other offices, that helped me a lot. And they want to see that you're sustaining an income elsewhere when you start transitioning into your own practice. And for me, it's even more involved because I'm fee for service. So that's another risk because obviously you're starting from zero. You don't have any patients. You're not taking insurances. All my patients come to me because they are referred from their dentist specifically for me. They're not going to me because their insurance is dictating that they're seeing me. And they will guide you. Don't feel like overwhelmed because of that. They will provide guidance as to what they want. And then at this point in time, I would ask mentors and people that are doing the same thing about what are the steps that they took. Ask some of your fellow colleagues as well about looking at their numbers and how did they do their first year, second year, and that'll give you an idea. So then the third step is get a broker, get a commercial real estate broker that knows the area, maybe even somebody that has a medical or dental background, and start looking at spaces. And this should be done kind of parallel to you getting the loan from the bank. The bank is going to want to know, like, what kind of lease are you going to have? What's the square footage? What's the monthly rent? And that's going to factor into your business plan as well. So you need to know kind of where's your practice going to be and all those details. You should be working that out. So basically what I did was, as I was talking to the banks, at the same time I was viewing spaces with a broker. So for me, the lease negotiation took about 6 months. I hired an attorney. You have to hire a business, like a small business or a startup attorney that knows kind of all the ins and outs of leases. And basically we went back and forth with the landlord for 6 months. And then once that's in place, then you can get the ball rolling. So the fourth step of this is to hire a contractor. A lot of people do it a couple different ways, where they hire an architect and then that architect gives them like a floor plan, and then they have different contractors bid on that floor plan. But when I was talking to people, a lot of people said that like there was always like discrepancies between what the architect showed in the plans and then what the contractor and the builder did. So it's like a whole mess. And basically I was like, you know, there's a company in town called Arminco that I heard really good things about. They're definitely a little bit, I would say they're a little more expensive, and not by much, but just they have everything in-house, so you're going to be paying for their services, and it's going to be, you know, more involved, but they have everybody in-house. So you go there, they have the architect, they design it, they build it, everybody's like on one team, so that's why I use them. And the process for me was pretty seamless. I had a great team in place for my office. As you're signing your lease or negotiating your lease, you want to be picking out the company that you're going to work with as far as building your office. So all these things are kind of happening at the same time, and trust me when I say you don't need to be like a genius. You don't need to be like a business whiz. You just need to have a desire to learn each step. You want to do your research, you want to ask around. Like, that's exactly what I did. I'm not somebody that is, you know, some like whiz in business. I'm not, but I really desire to learn. I'm like a sponge, and I soak up any information I have from anybody. I don't want to make this video too long. I think I have a lot of information to share, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys the steps of how I opened up my office and what are the steps that I took to do that. Like my mentors tell me, and I'm going to tell you guys the same thing. You know I haven't been open that long, but the sooner you invest in yourself, the closer you are to bringing your vision into a reality. But you must desire that. Like, you must want that more than anything. I was told no so many times. I was put down so many times, and I was like, you know, I know what I'm capable of doing. You have to have like a fire inside of you that wants to accomplish something and to be different, to be challenged, to reach like a higher goal. Like, you need to desire that, but you have to just take the risk and go for it. And the sooner you do it, the sooner you start building your name, the sooner you start building your practice, the better. I hope this video helps you. Please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram. Dr. Eugenia is my personal page. Procopets Perio is my business page. I will keep sharing with you guys. I'm listening to everything that you say, so whatever else you want me to show, I will be doing many more dental videos. I have so many topics that I want to go over, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.